The intellect is the fundamental essence of our human existence. The power of the human mind, encompassing reason, imagination, and critical thinking, has propelled our species forward, driving innovation, progress, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. It is this extraordinary intellect that sets us apart from other beings on this planet, and it is through meaningful conversation and constructive debate that we can fully harness its true potential. Intellect, often associated with intelligence, extends far beyond mere measurements of IQ or academic achievements. It encompasses a broader understanding of how we think, process information, and engage with the world around us. It is the ability to explore new ideas, challenge prevailing beliefs, and seek truth through rigorous examination. Human intellect refers to the cognitive abilities and mental capacity of human beings to think, reason, learn, understand, and solve problems. It encompasses a wide range of mental processes, including perception, memory, attention, language, decision making, and problem solving. The intellect can be characterized by several key features: consciousness, reasoning and logic, creativity, learning and adaptability, communication and language, and emotional intelligence. These facets of intellect collectively enable us to question, reflect, and grow. In our modern society, where information is readily accessible and opinions are abundant, fostering genuine conversation and meaningful debate has become increasingly crucial. However, meaningful conversations and debate have become less common due to the growing tendency of individuals to surround themselves with like-minded people, which leads to limited perspectives, extreme viewpoints, and superficial discussions. Here are some examples to illustrate this. 1. Echo chambers. With the rise of social media, people often gravitate towards individuals who share similar beliefs and opinions. They join online groups or follow individuals who solely reinforce their existing views. Consequently, they are exposed to an incessant echo of their own opinions without being confronted with different perspectives. 2. Polarization. Society is becoming more divided as people adopt extreme positions, leaving little room for contextual exploration in discussions. Political debates, for instance, can devolve into an us versus them mentality, where alternative ideas are dismissed and constructive dialogue is disregarded. This polarization obstructs productive conversations and stifles the exchange of diverse viewpoints. Contextual exploration entails considering various elements, such as historical background, cultural influences, economic factors, social dynamics, and personal experiences. 3. Superficial discourse. The fast-paced nature of modern communication platforms has led to shorter and less substantial discussions. Online comments, tweets, or meme sharing often prioritize brevity and sensationalism over in-depth analysis or thoughtful conversations. Consequently, complex issues are oversimplified, resulting in superficial discussions that lack depth or critical understanding and thinking. Overall, these trends continue to contribute to the decline of the art of conversation and debate, as people increasingly isolate themselves within their own bubbles, fostering polarization and limiting the quality of discourse. To encourage thought-provoking conversations, we must be able to cultivate intellectual humility. Intellectual humility is the recognition that our knowledge is limited and that there is always more to learn from others. It also allows us to approach discussions with an open mind, being willing to consider alternative viewpoints and evaluate evidence objectively. Intellectual humility creates space for growth, innovation, and collaboration. Furthermore, we must embrace the power of active listening. Instead of simply waiting our turn to speak, we should strive to genuinely understand others' perspectives, seeking common ground and empathizing with their experiences. By listening attentively, we not only expand our own knowledge, but also foster an environment that values diverse voices and encourages deeper exploration. Let us also remember the importance of intellectual courage. The willingness to challenge established norms, question authority, and express unpopular opinions. That's intellectual courage. Intellectual courage drives progress, urging us to question the status quo, challenge unjust systems, and advocate for change. It is through intellectual courage that we pave the way for innovation and a more just society. However, intellect alone is not enough. It is our responsibility to apply our intellectual capacities ethically and responsibly. The pursuit of knowledge should be accompanied by a strong moral compass, guiding us to use our intellect for the betterment of society, to address the pressing challenges we face, and to promote justice, equality, and human flourishing. Embracing and encouraging conversation and debate is vital for the cultivation and growth of our intellect. By fostering intellectual humility, active listening, courage, and a strong ethical foundation, we can engage in thought-provoking discussions that lead to meaningful insights, collaborative solutions, and a brighter future for all. As we embrace the power of our intellect and use it to foster a world where conversation and debate are cherished as necessary requirements for progress and enlightenment, let us acknowledge that the impact of one's beliefs on their intellect can be significant. Beliefs shape the way we perceive and understand the world around us, influencing our thoughts, attitudes, and behaviors. Our beliefs can have a profound effect on our intellectual development and the way we process information. Firstly, beliefs can influence our ability to critically analyze and evaluate information. When someone strongly holds a belief and is unwilling to consider alternative viewpoints or evidence that contradicts their belief, it can hinder their intellectual growth. Intellectual growth often involves questioning and challenging our beliefs, being open to new information, and adjusting our views based on evidence and reasoning. Secondly, beliefs can impact the way we interpret and process information. Cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias, can lead us to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs while ignoring or dismissing contradictory evidence. This can limit our intellectual capacity to objectively evaluate information and consider different perspectives. Additionally, beliefs can influence the types of knowledge and information we seek out. If someone holds rigid or dogmatic beliefs, they may be less inclined to explore alternative ideas, perspectives, or areas of study. This can result in intellectual stagnation and a narrow understanding of the world. On the other hand, beliefs can also positively influence intellect. Beliefs can provide a framework or lens through which we interpret the world, and they can motivate intellectual curiosity and exploration. Believing in the value of learning, critical thinking, and intellectual growth can inspire individuals to seek knowledge, challenge assumptions, and engage in intellectual pursuits. It is important to note that not all beliefs have the same impact on intellect. Some beliefs may be based on sound evidence, such as critical thinking and a willingness to consider alternative viewpoints. These can contribute to intellectual growth. Others may be based on personal biases, cultural conditioning, or misinformation, which can hinder intellectual development. In summary, beliefs have a significant impact on intellect. They can either facilitate intellectual growth by encouraging critical thinking, open-mindedness, and a quest for knowledge, or they can impede it by fostering closed-mindedness, confirmation bias, and resistance to new ideas. Developing an awareness of our beliefs and being open to questioning and evaluating them critically is crucial for intellectual development. Developing one's intellect is a lifelong process that involves a combination of various activities and habits, such as 1. Reading widely. 2. Cultivating intellectual curiosity. 3. Engaging in critical thinking. 4. Pursuing continuous learning. 5. Practicing problem solving. 6. Stimulating the brain. 7. Reflecting and contemplating. 8. Surrounding oneself with interesting stimuli. 9. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And 10, and by no means least, embracing failure and persevering in spite of challenges. Remember, developing intellect is a lifelong journey, and progress may take time. It requires consistent effort, an open mind, and a commitment to continuous learning and growth. In conclusion, let us remember that the power of the intellect lies not only in our individual capacities, but also in our collective efforts to engage, learn, and grow together. By embracing intellectual curiosity, nurturing critical thinking, fostering creativity, and practicing intellectual responsibility, we can unleash the true potential of our intellect and pave the way for a brighter future. May our conversations be spirited, our debates thought-provoking, and our intellectual pursuits inspire a world brimming with knowledge, compassion, and progress.